When did your love for motorbike start?
Motorcycle, like, I was riding when I was teenager, 16,
Wow.
15, 16
Okay.
years. So motorcycle, that's also come from my blood. My dad was a rider.
Really?
He was
Wow.
a vehicle. He ride for
Mm-hmm.
fun. And, even my mom tell the story, and my uncle and auntie always tell the story about my dad. When I was teenager, he had a trailer bike.
Okay.
Now, over here, we call it like the trailer. That's 250 cc's. It's a
Oh, wow.
huge
Okay.
one. I love that bike. And so he was riding that one, like, it's for fun. Like, he always take for
Mm.
fun. And I think he had us at that time, I can't remember what happened. So he had a small accident or something.
Oh,
Then after that, came out of
right.
the bike. I was started ride in Sri Lanka, like, for
Mm-hmm.
fun, with my friends, and we have
Right.
Yamaha RZ, and there are different bikes we ride. We have a group of best
Mm-hmm.
friends. We ride together. We have a lot of memories in Colombo. Then after I migrate here, and I said, I want to do it, but my wife never allowed
It is
me.
scary. It's as much as it's all exciting. I guess it's not for you because you're the one riding and you feel that, excitement, but it's for your family. You're like, oh my God, be careful. We don't want you to get hurt. So,
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's another important message I want to pass. I don't want, like, people just riding because see my riding and
okay.
I have a YouTube channel.
Right.
I don't want people should know before they start ride what is the danger on this bike. See the motorcycles, you have to respect the motorcycle, and the motorcycle respect you. It's not like I have seen they a lot of sport bikes, they go like 120. They're so happy, they talk, oh, I went 200 miles per
Right.
hour or 120, but not fun. You're not, honestly, there's no fun at all if you ride that kind of fast. So I have done that when I was
Right.
teenager, when I was
Right.
young. I was doing all this. But it's a danger because let me tell you, sister, I have to tell this. In United States, I'm sure most of the countries like that, because I'm giving based on the states. If you involved with any accident, a motorcycle, only 10% chance you survive. Only
My
10%.
God.
The 90% chance you won't survive. Keep it in the mind when you ride, when you take the bike. Everybody should think about that.
Right.
Then they have to respect,
Of
and they have
course.
to go according to the and regulation
Right.
and the speed. You enjoy. You want the breeze and the smell of pine
Right.
woods and the fresh air. For me, it's like a therapy. Yes,
Wow.
Alhamdulillah, prayers is
Right.
therapy. But there's another therapy. Yeah, I
Right.
enjoy. Sunday, this is my therapy. Sunday, I give 6 days for my family, my work and everything. I need one day for me.
Your time. That's you
And
time.
that's helped me.
Wow.
Honestly, trust me. This is because when you have a long day at work and my kind of business, the stress and obviously, home, kids and all
Mm-hmm.
those things, and you ride with your friends, you will enjoy. And the nothing, I don't ride alone. I always ride with a group of
That's
bikers.
nice. Okay.
I involve two biker group, and but I ride, and we
Right.
respect, even we respect other cars. And another message I want to pass: the way whoever driving, please remember, this is the time a lot of motorcycle comes out, especially after
Right.
winter, all the
Spring,
when you come
summer. Yeah.
April, all the spring season, all the bikes come. Please, you got to be taxing. I have seen. I will ride when I ride motorcycle. I see the car, the girls, the young kids, or even the older gen people. Like they're taxing one wheel and the other wheel. You're going to take somebody's
Right.
life. You're
Right.
going to take somebody's
Yeah.
father, somebody's brother, somebody's son, somebody's
Mm-hmm.
husband. Careful. You're going to regret all your life if you met one accident. Because remember that you have a car, you fully
Protected.
protected,
Yeah.
protected, but the bike, we are not protected. You
Hmm.
have to respect, you have to open your eyes, keep the phone, save the life.
Exactly.
That's a message that pass
It's very
to
important.
the
That's
community.
great advice. Yeah, for sure. So you've written cross country, which is like I can't even imagine how did that go? Tell us a little about that. When did you do it?
So what happened is I did cross country few states with my friends. I never been to alone. Maybe one time I went one of this state. Then I had to pass by Pennsylvania. I passed two states,
Okay.
but always I ride with friends. Always when you ride with friends with all the bikers, it's first of all is a
Mm-hmm.
safer. Because when you ride motorcycle, vision is only 3%, like for any cars.
Right.
So we are very tiny.
I know.
Nobody can
True.
see us. That's the reason, some people they don't like when we have a loud pipe, because we have a loud pipe because save our life.
You know what? I didn't think of
Because
it like that. It makes so much sense.
no, that's the reason, because what happens, you
Wow.
can't see the bike.
Right.
We throttle, like then we will give them. We don't want to
Of
honk all the
course. Yeah.
time, so we throttle. Then they know, okay, there's a bike next to us, so they
Mm,
will be. So that's the reason we put like a put loud pipe, so then people can hear
right.
us. So
Wow.
I've been like Vermont and a couple, like we've been to um, I've been to Canada also. Then I passed many states. We ride to down south. What do you call the Florida? From here
Wow.
to like but those are like a not a 50 state.
I know you're talking about the 50. I couldn't believe it when you mentioned that you're going to ride all 50 states. So when did that come about? And how are you planning? It's a lot of planning that goes into it. So how do you do it? How are you going to do it?
That's right. Honestly, I didn't get approval from my house, but still, I'm
Okay.
planning. My sisters are yelling at me. My mom was, "What are you going to do that? Are you nuts?" So yes, listen. Everybody have a dream.
Exactly.
You
Yeah. A
know,
goal, a
some
dream, some.
work, a lot of commitments, and
Hmm.
family, kids, job, a lot of things involved. Inshallah, I was planning next
Okay.
year. May 3rd is my. I already put a goal on May 3rd.
Okay.
50 state is not a easy. It's a historical
Of
moment
course.
for me and my community,
Right.
everyone. I will be the first Muslim rider going to do the
Mashallah.
50 states,
Awesome.
and I will be the first Sri Lankan rider,
Oh,
and I will be the first Long Islander.
nice.
But there are few people here and there. They write there's no record. And Harley Davidson, they try to research the record. But we're going to ride. I'm going to ride with a record on it. Before I leave, they're going to register my mileage and
Okay.
everything. Every state, I'm going to register, so they will see the
Wow.
ride,
Nice. Okay.
how many miles for every state. So this ride is not easy. It's a challenge. First of all, I'm not riding with any group. I'm going to
Oh,
ride
you're doing a
alone.
solo trip. Wow.
That's right.
Wow. Okay.
Because until now, no one came forward, because this is it's not easy
Of
task.
course.
You talk about 90 to 100. I would ride. I had to put 35,000 miles. That means in kilometers, like around 57 to 58,000 kilometers. Maybe go more.
Right.
And in this trip, I had to change oil at least 20 times. I had to change
Wow.
oil. So I had to plan, which Harley Davidson
Mm-hmm.
I do itself. Then I had to change tires at least 6 times to seven
Wow.
times, depends on where I'm
Right.
riding. Then I need cable and oil change. I have to know, because there are some places there's nothing, zero, hundreds of
Okay.
miles. Hotel, those no motels, nothing,
Wow. Okay.
no, and sometimes certain areas there's no signal. So I have to prepare myself. If anything
Right.
happen, I can change if
It's a lot
anything
of
happen.
challenges. Yeah.
And
Obstacles.
there are that's right. And there are places I have to camp somewhere in the middle of the desert or somewhere. I have to do
Wow.
that. There's no hotel, and so I have to prepare everything in this bike.
Right.
Yeah, so there's a lot of planning and
Mm-hmm.
accommodation. I'm sitting with a couple of
Right.
professionals, and we are working on a
That's
couple of.
nice.
We already made the route, but
Okay.
still, this plan is like, okay, get up today and tomorrow I'm going to go. We can't do that.
Right.
So
You
most of the
lot of
even
planning. Goodness. Yeah.
planning. The reason also, honestly, I had to tell this one. It was in me. I want to ride. There are two things I want to do in
Mm-hmm.
my life. One is like an entire state with motorcycle, and the second is I want to do sailing entire world.
Wow.
That's two passion sailing.
That would be the
But I don't know
ultimate.
what that is like. I don't know, but at least I say, let me start with motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
So I was scared also going alone. Scared means there are always something, when you ride, there's always something, how I'm going to do alone, because mentally, not only physically, and then mentally also I had to be
Of
ready.
course.
This is not like,
Yeah.
I can do it. And so recently there's an incident happened. One of our Sri Lankan brother, he was in the hospital, and he was like completely, um, where the doctors are said, he's not going to survive.
Okay.
I saw him. After that, even all the doctors said, that's it.
They're
Plan
given
for
up, like
funeral.
saying that that's it. He's not gonna survive.
So all of a sudden, he wake up. So that moment I thought, Wallahi, at that moment I said, wait a second. it doesn't matter if my time is today or 10 years later, that's the time I will go. But that brother, time was not there that 2 weeks
Incredible.
ago.
Wow.
Because even the doctor said, yep, we planned for his janaza. Wallahi, not talking. Wallahi, we planned his janaza. In the end, he woke up. So I thought, even that's what I was telling my family citizen. If my time comes, no matter what, if I will in the bubble wrap, I will die. If my time is not
Right.
there, even if I'm in the middle of the sea,
Right.
I will survive.
True.
So I believe in
Of
Allah.
course.
But again, we have to be
Rough.
careful. Safety is very important, and we do that kind of gears according to safety. Safety is very important. We take very serious.
Right.
Yes, with the safety.
Wow. So, what's your dream destination out of all the states that you're planning to go to?
The dream destination is Alaska,
Oh,
and so when I ride from the land route, I can ride only 48 states.
okay.
The Alaska and um, Hawaii, I can't ride, so I have to ship the bike to Alaska
Oh,
and ride over there.
okay.
And same way I do ship the bike to Hawaii. So I was planning a little different. I will ship the bike to Hawaii. Then I will fly to Alaska. I will fly to Hawaii, and I will rent a bike. I will finish my task for 50 states.
Wow. Okay.
To Hawaii, it's taken longer. So I don't want to touch some state without knowing anyone.
Right.
So that's my plan.
So, approximately how long will this take, you think, doing the 50 states?
Tell me
How
again.
long do you think it's going to take you? Like, how many months it's going to take you to complete the ride?
Planning 3 months. That is 90 days, but it might go more than 3 months. It might go 4 months. So 4 months, I'll be out. That's it.
Wow. So, how do you normally balance? Like, I know you're doing the events, you're having the restaurant, and then now, you're with your riding. How do you balance your family time? And,
I'm a good manager. So, that's also a piece of advice for everyone. Make sure you try to manage your work life, your family life, your personal life. That's very important. And I have seen a lot of people, I have a lot of friends, they put all their this thing for family. Listen, I love my family, but you give them everything. And the same way, if you're working, the life you work and your personal, you'll time. So if you can balance those three, you'll be the happiest man in the world.
That's true. Sometimes you really need that time for yourself, right? Because you're so busy giving our time, your entire life and your attention to your family. Sometimes you want to do something for yourself. It's for that self satisfaction. I have accomplished this and this in my life, right?
That's what I have seen that also. They work and work, and finally when they this thing, and unfortunately, I know that there are people, within few months, they passed away, and I feel bad. They didn't do anything for their.
So now we're going to do a little game. It's like a rapid fire round of questions. Okay. Just say the first thing that comes to your mind. What's your go-to comfort food?
Go to comfort food. I'll say malupan and maybe a cutlet.
Wow. Nothing like a classic Sri Lankan short eats.
But unfortunately, I don't get much here in Long Island.
Right.
But whenever I have time to go to Queens, I try to grab
I
something
know.
from there.
It's so good. What is the best motorcycle ever made?
What is the best motorcycle ever made? Harley Davidson.
All right.
I love it.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
enjoy it.
All right. What's the craziest wedding request that you have ever fulfilled?
That's a good one.
Okay.
I'll tell the story. I was a general manager, one of the location, and I was there. One of the closing manager was not there, so I stayed until the event is over. Like around 12, 1 o'clock, I was locking up everything.
Okay.
Around 3 guys tried to come inside my hotel, the venue. I
Okay.
said, "What are you doing?" And it's like around 1 o'clock, 1:30. I'm not joking. He
Okay.
said, "What are you doing?" I thought they tried to mug me or something.
Right.
I said, "So no, book a party." I said, "Book a party 1:30 in the morning?
What?
I'm not buying that."
I know.
I came to book a party 1:30 in the morning. Are you kidding
Right.
me?
Doesn't make
He said, "No,
sense.
it's urgent." And I asked him, "When is the wedding?" Before I opened the door, "Tomorrow."
What?
I said, "What? You came
No
1:30 in
way.
the morning, and tomorrow is your wedding? How many people?" 400.
Okay, now this is crazy. That's unheard of.
Not joking.
What?
That's right. Tomorrow. So what happens? So finally, this is one of the Desi party.
Okay.
So Desi client. So then finally, you know what? All right, I'll open it. So what happened is, I think they booked somewhere. Their wedding for
Oh.
tomorrow. Unfortunately, issue, or they had a flood or something, and they had to
Right.
close the place or something. So they're hunting. The reason
Mm.
they came my place, they know there was a party, someone will be there. They try to, but you know what? For me, last minute, but only thing, my chef has to go through a hard time for the food,
Right.
and I did, and believe me, all the 400 people came.
Really, you actually went ahead with it?
I did book the party.
Oh my goodness. So it was
Then
like an emergency
couple of hours.
situation. It was like an emergency, yeah, for them, like they were.
If I get, I had to help them.
Wow. Yeah, that's amazing that you went and you made their dreams come true by having the weddings on such last moment notice, you know?
Yeah, definitely, because my chef, they had a hard time, and he was not
Of
happy. But in the
course.
end, I have helped them also more than the business. I have to help them. I felt bad, but trust me, this was happened like maybe 17 years ago, 18 years ago. Until now, the client, my loyal client, they come for any
Right.
event, and
Because you came to their rescue, you know, at a time that things would have, I can't
honestly,
even
yeah,
imagine how they would have felt that moment.
yeah, they already planned a lot of things.
Uh huh.
Only thing, the food part,
Right.
we
Right.
worked.
That's good. All right. So, what is your favorite road snack on a long ride?
Favorite roads, and I will say I go to Burger King, I grab a fish fillet. That's my. But see, that is like a very hardly, like when I go for
Hmm.
cross country, we do that. But when we are bikers, we enjoy our lunch. Normally we ride for a couple hours, and then we go for nice seafood area, because we try to go always the coastal area riding. That's
Nice.
more
Okay.
fresh. And so we always try to go seafood place. There are a lot of. I love my fried
Oh,
calamaris,
yeah.
and we take a the lobster sandwich and this and that. But those are, yes,
Nice.
that's very comfort
Sounds good.
seafood.
Yeah.
Street
True. So, what's your favorite restaurant and what's your dish from there?
favorite restaurant. I have a couple of favorite.
Hmm.
As I like in Long Island, it's very hard to get Sri Lankan food. I had to go to all the way to Staten Island. But when you come to American and the other ones, I usually go to um, what is that called, the Blackstone. But I know Blackstone. Unfortunately, they're not halal. But I take their
Hmm.
fish fillets and stuff. It's very good, and then their calamari is awesome. This I'm a calamari fan.
Nice.
So then they tuna carpaccio. That's I love that one.
Wow. Okay. That sounds
My
good.
kids, when I go with my kids, they love Red Lobster. I don't know for
Right.
some reason, but
Mine do
I
too.
know.
Mine do too. Yeah. That's so nice. So, one more question. If we had any advice that you had to give, like teenagers, those who want to start biking and, who are into motorbikes, and what advice would you give them?
See, advice I gave even early also, I told them you to respect the
Hmm.
bike. A lot of safety. Now, I was riding in Sri Lanka. We didn't go classes, and we didn't go professional driving
Right.
lesson. I mean, riding lesson. We just started because my friend was riding, my father was
Hmm.
riding, and my uncle was riding. We take the bike and we just go. Oh yes, you know what?
Right. You're a biker.
We know the bike. That is wrong. I will tell you what. Maybe some people they don't like the way 90% of Sri Lanka they're riding. They're wrong, because what happened is after I came, when I wanted to get my license, I have to go proper classes.
Really?
A
Oh,
motorcycle.
okay.
Yeah. You can't get the license, regular license. So then the safety and this and that, I learned so much. So if you want to write right now, the internet is like in
Hmm.
your just read it.
Right.
Let's go to the YouTube and try all those things. That's very
Hmm.
important, because that's going to save your life. Now, do you know? You know what? I bought just a helmet. I will show you if you there are a lot of safety tips. Now, example. Now this helmet, but this is a I don't use. Okay, I'm just when I put the helmet on the floor. I mean, if the helmet fell, please do not use that helmet. The helmet is gone,
Wow. If
because
you drop
the
it,
helmet,
even though, like, does it,
if you drop one time
okay.
your helmet, you can't use it, because what happens is inside, because a lot of people think this helmet plant, this shell is going to protect them. No, this shell is not protect. Inside you have a firm.
Okay.
EPS or we call them. That will trigger. After that, the trigger, the helmet is worthless. So buy a new helmet.
Wow.
That
I
will
didn't know
save you.
that. That's amazing.
Yeah, I said a lot of people no. Even they are riding motorcycle, they don't know. So those are now where you. So now I'm wearing a
Mhm.
jacket. It's a steel metal here. So safety measure is very
Right.
important. I have a two different helmets. Okay, you know what? A half helmet. Okay, the half helmet is like this,
Right.
but it is not 100% safe.
Of course.
The
Yeah.
safe is the full face helmet.
Right.
Full face helmet is basically you completely
Right.
full, and some people they put a cell phone
Really?
and they will. You have the speaker, the system.
Okay.
Buy this kind of
Oh, that's so cool.
so these are like a so these are like, you have a microphone and
Right.
everything here. So there are a lot of things, and wear your glove. That's very important. When you the road rash and everything, it's not. If you wear proper gear, it will save a lot of things.
Absolutely.
You save life. Even these boots, like for example, we wear these
Right.
boots. These are like a steel. So a lot of people in the motorcycle accident, they lose the leg and everything
Oh.
because they ride like 100 miles per hour, 125 miles per hour, like they lose definitely
Wow.
lose leg. So these boots and everything, the jacket will save a lot of things. Even if you're small fall, even if you go for like 50 miles per hour, you fall, it's going to save your hand, arm,
Right.
a lot of things. Wear according to that. Wear your full face helmet. Even hot now. Here summer is very hot. I'm sure Sri
Oh,
Lanka is
yeah.
hot, but still wears your
Right.
jacket. Accident happen, shorter rides. We think, a lot of people die also like, oh, I don't need because I'm just going for two
Right.
blocks away. That blocks
Wow.
is the one dangerous. Even when you ride for like a 20, 30 miles, I mean, the 100 miles different, but most of the accident happen when you have a shorter
Right.
ride because they don't use
Right.
proper gear. So proper gear is very important, and respect the bike and think about your
Hmm.
family. This kind of hobby, we choose this hobby. It's a kind of we pay
Hmm.
the price for the death.
Yeah.
So basically, always remember we don't have any guards. This is not a car. And again, don't fight with the car when you ride
Hmm.
motorcycle because you're not going to win.
Right.
There's no way to win with the car. So just let them go. There are a lot of bad people on the
Hmm.
town. When you ride, they try to overtake you purposely. Some people they don't like bikers, and just avoid and be patient and respect your bike. Think about your family, kids,
Hmm.
wife, girlfriend, or anyone home. They're waiting for you. Yeah, that's right. So listen, guys, I need your support. When I ride for 3 to 4 months, I will be alone. So I need people like you to give me cheer
Hmm.
up. That's what I'm expecting from everyone. I'll be alone. I'll be the night, maybe in the countryside or the desert. I don't know. I'm going to face a lot of difficult, and I need your support. Go to my YouTube channel, that is Salah the Rider, and I have the TikTok also same thing, Salah the Rider, and maybe sister Zainab will post the link
Yeah,
maybe,
sure.
and I have a Facebook page also. Give your support. This is going to be a proud moment for Sri Lankan Muslim. As a Muslim rider, because as a Muslim, we don't want to be behind everywhere. We want to show, listen, my name is Muhammad. I'm not a terrorist. I am just like everyone, and we are human like
Mm.
everyone. And this is my passion. I'm riding. So believe me, that works a lot because I'm a member of Harley Hawk. I'm a national and the local. I'm in the local chapter also. When I went there, like sometimes when I talk to them, oh, where you from? And we just had a conversation. Then we are
Yeah.
Muslim. Yeah, so he knows. Okay, he's a Muslim. When we go restaurant, first they offer me food. I say, I don't need because I eat only halal. I order fish. Oh, they offer me drink. I say, I'm sorry, I'm a Muslim. I don't drink. Then first in the beginning they look at you. Then later on, they tell the waiter, oh no, don't. He's
Right.
Muslim. You don't drink. What a proud moment. Then believe me or not, now whenever I go, they don't eat pork because I'm there.
Wow.
So they respect. Sometimes people, oh, the bikers are, they are bad people. No, there are a lot of good guys. There are a lot of business people. Even judge, there's one of the judge he was riding with us. One of the many
Wow.
lawyers, many doctors
Right.
who, they go for this is their
Right.
hobby. So the people respect and it's a value. And the reason, main thing I'm riding also, not only my passion, I want to bring Islamophobia awareness also. Like I'm going to in my YouTube channel, I'm going to show them like of course when the time comes, I'm going to pray. I will go to masjid, I'll
Right.
pray, and I eat only halal. I don't eat any
That's
any restaurant.
awesome.
Even if I go to any
Right.
eat only. I want to show our values, and the same way everyone should show that. Also, they don't say your name is Mo.
Right.
Please, your name is Muhammad. Proudly,
Right.
you're Muhammad. My name is Muhammad. Until now I say my name is
Hmm.
Muhammad. I don't want to hide myself because then only they will learn about your culture.
Absolutely.
Honestly, they learn so many things
Absolutely. It's
from
so
me.
important
Now
to
I'm giving,
let
while I
people
write,
know.
I'll give dawah for them.
Absolutely. Yeah. And it's good to be proud of who you are,
I'm giving dawah.
proud of how you
That's
are,
right.
proud of your religion, proud of the values you stand for, and let others know that this is me. I'm just like you. And it's important to know that.
You have to respect everybody, and you have to respect everyone.
Of
And
course.
the same way, you have to keep your religion. That's it. Because he's my friend, or you know what, I will drink
No.
with him. No, no. I go. Trust me, I will go everywhere with my guys. If I don't want to drink, I don't drink. That's it.
Yeah.
This is my religion.
Thank you, Suraj. It was very interesting, very informative, and I learned so much things that I never knew before. You really educated me on that, and I'm sure everyone watching will take your advice to heart and know that it's not all about just looking cool and hey, I'm riding a bike and I can go at this speed. Your life is at stake, right?
And thank you so much for inviting me. And
Absolutely.
this
You're
is
welcome.
my
Thank you
voice.
so much, Siraj.
Thank you
We
so much.
wish you all the best on this journey you're about to take part in next year, and good luck on that. And it's thank you so much for all the advice and all the little tips that you've given us. I'm sure so many watching this will really benefit from all that. And I want to thank you guys for watching and listening. I hope you enjoyed this very thrilling, exciting, and educational episode with Siraj. If you have any questions for Siraj or me, please drop them in the comments. You can follow him on all his socials. So thank you again, Siraj. And
Anytime.
also, you guys, please do subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at The Passionate Palette. And stay tuned for my next episode. I'm going to bring you more exciting and delicious conversations. And always remember, don't count the calories, count the delicious memories.